Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we'll see one of the more dangerous passing offenses. The Ravens are top 10 in passing TDs, and they go up against the Niners defense that will need to be on its game.
Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up. And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, it's slippery out here. Let's see if we can get some strips. Some chicken strips. We're just going to come out here in heavy sets. All right.
Play action. Quinn. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Pops free. The collision there, the ball loose and brings up second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading.
And that receiver,
what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. What people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Throwing again. Quinn, a dump off for Dixon. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 4. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. From the gun, Quinn.
Ooh.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roll free and brings up fourth down.
Quick snap. Quick snap.
That's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3-and-out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on third down to force the incompletion to set up fourth. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the stop will be inside the 35.
Set some elbows here. Bang, bang, bang. Come out strong foot. Flip. Let's get it. Cover 4, man blitz. What's it going to be?
Now Barkley. He finds Corey.
Don't hit me like that, big dog.
Really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Come on, big fella. Pick your plays, big fella.
So the offense lining up 1st and 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Nickel there, bang, bang. Take one to run that. Give him one that. Bring him left. No. Tripping.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Here's Barkley. And Davis has it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
I point that, boy.
Give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
gonna be. Hear me.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And got his tight end, Duarte. And he gets it down to the 32. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down.
There you go. Spread it out, big dog.
Looking to throw. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Cover 3. I don't know if he knows that there's 2 people over there.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
That was so dumb.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Tahir Whitehead. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
And that hard flat
a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole, because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Here's carry number 1 for Kenneth Dixon. And he'll be taken down at the 18. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
There.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Right back to Dixon.
I was about to say, 99, you're supposed to be there, buddy.
So bring him down shy of the 20. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. From the gun on 3rd down. Complete to Gilmore, the tight end. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
See you, little daddy.
Detroit! Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
To throw on 2nd down. Quinn. And that is incomplete. Now keep in mind, they did have 3 interceptions last week. Couldn't quite come up with a first quarter pick that time.
But they had to like what they saw in terms of reacting when the ball is thrown. We had an expression when I played. It was called break on it. Every time the quarterback puts the ball in the air, break on the football. Go make a play and accumulate those interceptions.
Former defensive back. You remember those 3 interception games. It can be contagious, give you a little momentum.
They really can. And it doesn't matter whether it's one person or if you spread them across your entire defense. Everybody wants a piece of that pie.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Operating from the gun. Quinn. And he brings brings this up to the 46.
Easy to beat there, big dog.
For the first. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out.
So with fire standing through wide receivers,
and
man.
make a catch.
Well,
Now a
got him,
handoff
coach.
for Dixon. And he stopped immediately there.
Oh, bud.
No gain on the play there. Second down. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
Looking to throw on second down. Quinn caught left side. Gilmore. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
You play with fire with that one, boy. Boy.
The Ravens on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Drops it underneath to Dixon.
6 yards, let's
He'll
go.
be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th
What you gonna do, big fella?
So much about
What you gonna
offense is
do,
what we
big
call
fella?
hitting
That's what I'm
yardage.
talking about.
You know, you throw the ball to
There's
someone,
that sack
they
is
catch
nuts.
it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that. And
Bang! Bang, boy! Let's get it!
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Well,
Bring
it's
that
too
ass
far
here
for a
again,
field goal
boy.
try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done.
Yo, don't overthrow that nigga like that,
So
son.
they took
Damn.
a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
And you just know
Damn, Daniel.
their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
I need a short completion right here, fellas. Need a PA bootleg. That's good.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10.
That's coverage.
Here we go now. All right, now, look at 56.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And avoids the contact
Step into
by
the pocket.
sliding. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, he was going through his
Ouch,
progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided to pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit
I
for
don't
good
think we got
measure.
enough time. We need 7 seconds to run a play here. That sucks. Go. We got it. All right, go.
And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Try to put him on
Quarter
skates at the
now,
end,
Brandon
bro.
Gott and Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, and they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Shut up. What up, buddy? Bye. Bye. Over again.
They'll drop the throw. And this one's incomplete.
The protection up front, very good on that play. Had all night.
Why did I just call verticals? What
was
the
unsuccessful.
fuck? This is my audibles, man. Damn.
2nd down now after the incompletion.
Oh, bro, press me one time.
And on the outside, they're
There
playing.
you
press
go.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. a nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up third down.
Get a cover 3 beater real quick. One time.
Forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Let's go ahead and set it up to beat that cover shit.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Buddy come across. Buddy. All right, here we go.
Just keeping the play alive. He may try and run for this.
Tried to juke with Matt Barkley, bro.
21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
That man covers that. My shit
He
fat,
opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Elliott puts this one through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. And we were scoreless up until this point in the second quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
Let's see where this action takes
us.
No points at all. Now we've got our first score of the game. Well, does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along? Or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily...
Rush coming and it's taken down. Frank Clark in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Back to throw.
Oh, come on, people.
Is incomplete. Gavin Escobar, his big tight end, was the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Ain't blocking them, bro. They coming. Ain't blocking them, bro. They coming.
From the gun, Quinn. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Hey.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Give running left, Dixon. And he's got room.
My fault. That was so dumb.
Taken down, but not before getting this.
That's why you don't go for instincts.
34 yards there and a 1st down.
That outside
got my ass, though. 28-yard line, though. Let's go. Dude, it's getting condensed now, people.
Line coach, because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, they created a big run. Now on 1st, Dixon again.
Good old wham.
They'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Wham.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Say wham.
Partner, they might need to sub him out for a play or two because after that long run he just had on the previous play, he might not have all of his breath back.
Yeah, and they went right back to that well. Different result. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. 6 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Okay, we got 4. We got 4. Let's go, fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen.
Nope.
And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely
risk it for a biscuit. I think you are, sir. I think you are. Smart man. Way to win the game, buddy.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their full.
That needs to be a fumble by 29, bro.
First down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Hey, 4th and inches. Why don't your quarterback try and sneak for it? Give it to the guy who's born to fight for those tough yards. It's a fullback dive, and he just makes sure he secures the football and then plows forward to pick up the first down.
Toss play. This is Gibson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage
outside
back
contained
at the 12.
with the user, boy.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine, I marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
To throw on 2nd down. Quinn.
Woo!
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, Quinn.
Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
4
yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will tie us at 3-3. And Charles took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right?
You know the offense, baby. Let's get it.
That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
They're the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
That's my fault. That's my fault.
The Ravens able to get to him. Tyus Bowser in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year.
Come on, bro. Not right now, bro.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he hits his tight end, Duarte. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I'm at my house. All right.
Now the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd down.
Could be a blitzer.
He'll drop to throw. And
What
it
the
is incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
QB spy fucked me up right there. Good job, though.
Bradley Pinion to
I'm
punt
take
this
off for
one
real.
away.
Game's a win and loss in the 2-minute warning, fellas.
Get this away into the icy winter
What is it going to be, big dog? Going to demoralize your team with a pick right here, buddy.
Looks to be right at the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. Anyone happy about the 3-point
kicker?
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him with
Drop, boy!
that offense. They're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. To throw again. Quinn. To escape, and he goes down. Solomon Thomas in there for the 20th time this year as he continues what could be a record-setting season.
Get the ball back.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take
Let's
it
get
over,
the ball back,
we
Sonny.
step aside.
Yeah, I want the ball back.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 14. From the gun, Quinn.
Got him, coach.
Pressure again, and down he goes.
Got him, coach.
Frank Clark. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward.
You gotta know we sending that gas.
Here's Sam Cook now, standing just outside his own goal line.
What's Hammond doing on fucking special team? I can't return that.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the
37-yard
40.
line.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back
We're in
on
attack
the
what
field.
he's been showing us so
and
far.
they're coming off a 3-and-out, my
Receiver
friend.
2 slot. Bang.
I think they've got to
Strong
look
play.
at that
Bang.
play sheet
Bang,
and
bang.
go to a spot
Bang, bang,
that
bang,
they
bang,
haven't
bang.
gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that?
Go high
How do you
safety
shake
this
things
time.
up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't
Go
worked
to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players.
Fair enough, you use it, buddy.
Try and
Who's
hit
it gonna
something
be?
big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll come out throwing here.
What the fuck is that,
That's
son?
It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Man open left side is Brown. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
I ain't even got my fucking audible set for fucking hurry up, bro.
Detroit! Detroit!
So the D-line's going to spread out.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Hurry up, here we go!
They go play action here on first
Step
down.
up, step up. Got me.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Should have took the one-on-one.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Please, we just leave that safety over there in the middle.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
17 and 11.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third.
Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Dances by him. And some room to run now.
One shot at the end zone, boy.
For 24 and a first.
Well, you know,
One shot at that end zone, boy.
I mean, this one was totally foiled. They played for the pass. The idea was if you want to run it, that's fine. We'll rally up and make the tackle. Except they didn't get it done.
Yeah, it was third and long, and a big run there. How about that?
Give me Z spot out the huddle.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go now. Back to the Philly. Here we go. Detroit.
They'll throw now on the final play. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL. It's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's
number
able to
7.
plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Almost got
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
6 yards here to go for the offense on second down. Now they try the right side here.
Man, I thought I could have got around his ass.
Forward for a couple up past the 30.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam through the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
Nope. Not feeling it.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Hurry up.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
34.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout.
They hard flat got
no doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Quinn. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Second down, 9 yards to go. Back to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Okay, some people call it the shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass, but this worked really well. And it's hard to do in the NFL because of the big bodies that tend to clog up the middle of the field. But the execution was excellent there, able to get it done and get upfield for big yardage.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Third down and goal from the 6. McCoy. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because you can't run any offense.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
I'm running that wham over here, buddy.
Yards. They take him down at the 26.
Never.
Back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. From the gun, Quinn.
Oh, my God, bro.
That's caught by Adams. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Dirty Birds.
A big play there.
Dirty Birds.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Oh, dirty birdies.
And in this rain, they were nice and cautious there on the extra point try, and that caution was well warranted as this game is tied. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And now here's a carry heading left. A good hit there and knocked down hard. Looks to be right around the 40. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete.
No, like, why 22? Why did you stop, bro?
But he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. Give him 30 yards.
Why you stop, bro?
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now Barkley. Uncorks one for Davis.
Oh, yeah. What?
In the end zone, touchdown.
Steps up into the pocket. Bang.
Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments?
That user right there with that whip crowd, boy.
Like I said, it's not always an adjustment at halftime.
With that whip,
Turning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A run by Dixon. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, you know, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defense.
It's caught inside the 25. And he
really
goes
fast
down,
you got there,
but
buddy.
not before getting this inside the 25. They give him a gain of 38. Back now
You're big and fast tight end, you got that, buddy.
It's
Hey,
the
buddy.
Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
Here we go now.
Off the play fake.
Oh, shit.
Quinn.
Woo!
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is
I do with the
down
play
in
fake,
the
though. Oh,
backfield.
I'll take that holding penalty.
Let's
Thank
get
you,
the
sir.
call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Let's go. Gun, 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 gun.
Operating from the gun. Quinn under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Eric Armstead. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
No. That's it now, Barney. Let's go.
Looking to throw on second down. Quinn.
Not today.
And his throw is
Stop testing that man.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. The Ravens on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and forever. From the gun, Quinn. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a 4-yard pickup.
Yeah.
And that's going to make it 4th down.
All right, I'll be down in like a couple minutes.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt.
Missed it.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I guess they're thinking their hands were tied, but in the 4th quarter, that field goal, it really might not help them much at all.
Yeah, I mean, you still need a touchdown. Another field goal does you no good, so it'll be interesting to see what the media reaction is if the score stays where it is.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And that is incomplete. Trent Taylor, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Had no command that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch.
Oh, come on, bro. I can't afford a pause right now, son. I really can't. I really can't. I got to get out of here. What? Take this time to get dressed. Huh? Quit?
More air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
All right, bro. Come on.
So 2nd and 10 here.
No play call.
They'll set up to throw. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance.
Way to get out of that sack, Barkley. Let's go, boy.
A couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Here's Barkley.
Oh,
and he fires one incomplete.
Into the damn
when we talk with people about what we think the most important quality for an NFL quarterback to possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength. He showed the arm strength.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass he threw, but he wasn't accurate, was he?
No.
Listen, you like mobility, but accuracy, first and foremost, is what a quarterback needs. He didn't possess it on that play.
The Niners on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
All right, we have
so, Charles, I think from a defensive perspective, you have to look at that field goal there and consider it a win.
You were able to keep them within a touchdown, so no question about it. That was the kind of stand that keeps you in ball games.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it
away.
away.
That first down, bro.
This will be taken to the back of the end
zone.
Not
to play cover 3 on his ass.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Ravens taking the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Muscles him off. Flush to his right. Heavy contact. He is knocked down hard.
And he's hurt, bro. No fucking way. You gotta be shitting me, man. Gotta be shitting me, bro.
2nd and 5.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39. Now look at 56. Lucky 56.
Operating from the gun. Quinn.
Sir!
And he fires one that's
Stop testing that man!
Picked off by DeAndre Hall.
Stop testing that man!
To the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Testing that boy,
yo. An aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air.
Yes, sir.
They feel like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Off play action. Quinn. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. Pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed.
Back to back pick sixes, baby.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Here we go now.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quinn. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
No, check. Patriot. Gun. No, check.
From the gun on 3rd down. Quinn. And Adams has it complete.
No.
And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot of receivers see the drag route as a risk-reward type of a play. The risk going into the middle of the field where there's some big people want to hit you, but the reward is oftentimes getting lost in coverage, running a little bit underneath, and when you catch it just right, as we just saw there, the end result can be a big, big play.
Come on, son.
Whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Wow.
Watch it now, Barney.
And the D looking like they may blitz.
Now let's go.
They'll try again with Dixon. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action through.
Under pressure, down it goes. Sacked at the 10. Eric Armstead. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. And here just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start. Now a handoff looking right. And he is knocked down from the side at the 7-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. Right. We'll be back after this. That one looks like he'll throw here. And Davis has it over the middle. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead.
Let me run the ball or not?
Yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking. Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. The Niners on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Or you